Yes,
Maybe
recording
let's
started.
start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So a very good evening and warm welcome to everyone. I, Deepak Srivastava, welcome you today on the 11th learning session organized by the Public Speaking Institute community, the PSI community, with a vision to bring eminent speakers from different fields who can add value to your life by sharing their knowledge and situations they have been through using the power of communication. So now, before we start, I would like to introduce the personality behind the PSI, the Public Speaking University, and I'm glad to say that he is not only just my mentor, but he is a well-known international public speaking coach and mentor, and has created 15,000 plus public speakers, and is on a mission to create 1 million public speakers by the year 2030. Wow. He is also a founder president MS Talks India, which is a public speaking platform, and it has given platform to 20,000 plus speakers across the world. And he is 8-time international TEDx speakers, 3 times Joe Stock speakers, and author of international bestsellers. I would also like to add that he is a family of 4 generation of authors, where his dad, his wife, his daughter, all are public authors along with him, and they have recently filed for Limca Book of Records. May I request everyone to please unmute themselves, and let's give a round of applause to author Sherry sir.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you, Deepak.
So before we start, I have something in my mind which came to, and this is regarding the current ongoing pandemic. The second wave of COVID has hit the nation very harshly, and I bow down to all the medical and paramedical staff, along with the voluntary organizations and members who are doing a commendable job. My hats off to them. And it is very important at this point of time that we manage stress around the outbreak and keeping ourselves in the positive frame of mind. Remain fit is one of the most important aspects which we should consider currently, and I'm glad to share that our eminent speaker of the evening, Mr. Parag Patil, will be telling us more about it in the session. Would I say that exercise regularly, keep yourself fit, and along with that, take a break from the ongoing negative news. Play with puzzles, read books, recognize or clean your desk instead. Connect with others, that is very much important. Take adequate rest, because having a bedtime routine is also recommended, such as taking bath, having a cup of herbal tea before you go to sleep. Planning for your next day will also help you to alleviate stress due to this uncertainty. Maintain a healthy diet, that is very much important. Practice good hygiene and find ways to express yourself. When I say express yourself, you can find a hobby that works best for you. This will definitely keep the stress away and give you something to look forward every day. So, with this, before I move ahead, I would like to introduce something about Mr. Parag Patil. He is a winner of 17 medals for India in athletes. He is world ranker 26 and Asia ranker 2nd in the triple jump. He is brand ambassador for India at Stardust Sports Technologies, Perth, Australia. He is fitness coach and consultant, Adelaide Warrior Cricket Club, Australia. He is an international coach in marathon, athletics, sports, fitness, and general fitness. He is not just this, he is also a motivation and an inspirational speaker too. He has been awarded with the India Achievers Award 2020 for his outstanding performance in the sports at international level. He is chief mentor for Sports Academic Association of India, which is shortly known as SPAA, SPA. He is also a strengthening and mental wellness coach for Indian Golf Circuit. He is member of Delhi Sports Council and Global Chamber of Commerce and Industries. There are too much of accolades attached to him, so we'll not go in much into detail. Please join hands with me and let's welcome Mr. Parag Patil. Parag sir, over to you please.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Deepak, for inviting me and a wonderful introduction of mine. I know you have taken a lot of time and efforts to take all these achievements and the association of mine. The list is moving ahead, but yes, definitely. One thing is that as we are, as a public speaker, from the birth, we are a public speaker. Am I right, Author Sherry? But we don't recognize ourselves as a public speaker. When we take a birth, we start crying. The crying is one method of speaking to the public. Again, when we are growing up, for you can say 1 year or 1.5 years, we are just crying and communicating to the others. But what happens next is someone tells you from the behind that you cannot do that, where we get a fear of speaking or expressing ourselves. And that is what is happening in this pandemic also. In this pandemic, what is happening is there are a lot of bombardment through social media, through news channels, through our relatives, through our friends. There are a lot of bombardment regarding the COVID. It is deadly virus, but it is not. First, I would like to tell you it is not. It is just an upgraded version of pneumonia. What this COVID virus does it. Now, as initial stage of this discussion, we were talking about oxygen level and all these things, providing oxygens, we are not getting oxygens and all these things. But have you ever thought there is ample oxygen available in the nature? But unfortunately, we are not able to absorb that. In the fever, in the cough and cold, already the oxygen level drops down. But we never measure that. Because in cough and cold, what happens is that a cough gets doesn't get diluted, right? So that we are not able to breathe. When you are not able to breathe, the oxygen levels come down because it is not getting absorbed. Second thing is that our breathing techniques is totally wrong. Now, the first few minutes, it will be an interaction session. Can you please tell me, you breathe from your chest or you breathe from your tummy? I need an answer. Right, tummy. Suresh is saying that tummy. Okay. Please answer. Tummy. Okay. Both. Okay. Tummy. Tummy. Okay. Both. Okay. Now, one thing is that while working or while standing or while doing the workout, we breathe from our chest. And while sleeping, we breathe from our tummy. That's why the tummy goes up and down in a sleep. But we never observe when we are awake, when we are doing lots of activities. We are breathing from our chest. So from the breathing from our chest, we are not able to absorb the oxygen as much we want. So what are the drawbacks of non-providing oxygens to the muscles? One is laziness. Second is non-activity of your muscles. Third is the pain or stiffness of your muscles, and it converts into injuries, or lots of cases it is converted into a replacements also. The second question is, how much water do you consume in a day? Please answer. Okay, 2 to 3 liters, 5 to 6 liters. Okay, 1 liter, 3 liters. Okay, 6 liters, very good. 5 liters, Deepak ji, very good. 3 liters. Okay. Do you know the importance of water intake? Most of the people are not aware why we should drink the water. Am I right or wrong? Lots of people doesn't know what is the importance of water intake. Am I right? Now, for non-active people who are not doing any kind of exercises, they require 3.5 liters to 4 liters per day. And those who are active with the physical exercises, like they're doing gymming, they're marathon runners, or they're short runners, athletics, and all these things. So they require minimum 6 to 7 liters per day. What are the impacts of non-drinking waters or less drinking water, you can say? Those who are 3.5 liters below, what are the impact on their body? One is your hydration. Second is your nourishment to the muscles. Third is your blood circulation. Blood has to take their viscosity or have their particular viscosity for their circulations. Third is urinary problems. Sixth is digestion. Seventh is muscle stiffness. Seventh is joints. Then eighth is functioning. Somebody send me an electrolyte. Yes, it is there. So just one particular lethargy, sorry to use that word, but lethargy of non-drinking of water can cause lots of problems, and which will end up into the diseases. So this is what is just because of one part. Now there are a lot of parts into it. So these are the two things which are directly involved with the COVID: oxygen and water intake. Again, the sleep quality is much more important. Now, our work pressure is in such a high level, the people are not able to sleep. Now, your sleep, your tension, your stress is going to resolve your problems or resolve the outside condition which is not in your control. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. But the things which you are not able to control, that has been affected by your control things. That is sleep, eating, hydrating yourself, that is water intake, too much of stress. So this is what is going to be affect in pandemic situations. Now, I will take you through my journey. If you can see all the medals, they are all international medals. No single medal is of state level or national level. But how I have achieved that, that is the main story. In 2013, it took 22 years of hard work to get my first tracksuit, which I'm wearing with the Indian logo. This has to be earned, as you have seen in Bhag Milkha Bhag. It has to be earned. It is not gifted or it is not given. This is not this cannot be wear by the Prime Minister or Chief of the Defense Forces, even a president also. This is privilege given to the sports person. So I took it 22 years for first international medal, which was held in Balewadi. Second was my milestone in 2013, where I participated in Senior Olympics, where the story is 13 days stay in Italy, Torino, was blessed with 5 to 6 times half stomach meal. Now, can you imagine if we are not able to get the meal for one day, we are in a panic situation. I have not eaten anything. I will not be able to perform and all these things, right? So in 13 days, 4 to 5 times half stomach meal just on a breakfast, I have participated and won 1 silver and 2 bronze medal for the country, where I was performing earlier for 2 golds. Second incidence was in Senior Olympic in 2017. In 15th of April 2017, when I was participating for my long jump, I got into an accident while landing. My knee was badly twisted. The physiotherapist refused to touch my knee. Doctor said not to walk for the toilets. So in that condition, my wife was, when I had a video call with my wife, she said, भाड़ में गया सब कुछ, सेकेंड फ्लाइट लो और घर पे आ जाओ, अगर वहां पे कुछ हो गया आपको तो we will not be able to survive. So in that condition, second day morning, I was having a triple jump. Triple jump is a hop step jump, where scientifically, when we perform that, there is a load of 1 ton on your knee while performing that. Second day, I came back on the ground again. I performed my triple jump, and with the performance of 10.60, I bagged a silver medal for the country. So these are the conditions for the performances. Again, in 2019, where sponsors were on, but at the last time, at the last moment, my sponsor dished me up, and I blackmailed him, and I said, I need a air ticket from you. I don't want money from you. Forget about the money. Now, if you want to travel from Delhi to Mumbai for 9 days, you will at least carry 40 to 50,000 rupees in your pocket, and you will dare to travel. But with just 5,000 rupees in my pocket, that is just $100. I took a flight I went there and I won 4 silvers and 1 bronze medal over there. So this is what I wanted to tell you today. Life is full of hurdles. But what we do is, instead of crossing the hurdles, we bypass the hurdles. Am I right? We used to bypass the hurdles. Just take an example of road. There are the speed breakers. What we normally do is, we don't cross that speed breaker. We find the side way of that speed breaker. Although the front road is again smooth, but we used to have the side way. What happens in that side way is, there are a lot of again ditches and all these things. You are not able to get on the road very easily. So it takes a lot of a time. So how this determination or this mindset has inserted in me is just one thing here. That is sports and fitness. And second was a unconditional and whatever the support which I have received from my better half. One thing is that the exercise and the practice have made me such a tough person. I don't bloody care about the conditions. I just think and focus on the performance and towards the goal. Because I know that I have a capability of crossing the hurdles. It is not just that I'm focusing on the goals, and it is not at all required that hurdles are not there, or it has been there. So like what the exercises do in yourself is physical, mental, social, and emotional. These are the 4 quadrants of our life where we are focusing on the same. Now, what exercises do is, there are a lot of exercises which are meant for. One is flexibility exercise, which the muscles are going to get active first. So that now this is the commander. This gives command, right? It doesn't work anything. This just gives a command, like a commander in the defense forces. What the actions are doing, they all are the muscles. If the muscles are not flexible enough and strengthened enough, how it can be get into actions. If now, when you are stress free, there are 3 stages: thinking, analysis, and actions, right? If these 3 things has been over, that work is completed. And if that work is completed, then only your mind get relaxed and it is focusing on the another. But the action is not completed, the work is not been completed, this is going to be full of the work and stress. So the fitness definition, you have a lot of fitness definitions in yourself, but all over the world, the topmost fitness trainers, they have only one definition in their mind or in their workings, that is think, analysis, and action within a short span of time. That is your fitness. There is no difference that mental fitness, physical fitness, and mind fitness and all these things. It is all correlated with each other. If you're doing these 3 things, think, analyze, and action within a very short time span, is your fitness. So your mental and mind has to be trained. along with your physical things, and it has to be coordinated. When you're driving a car or a bike and something comes up, what choices you have? You have a choices of going left or right. Your second choice is slow down your vehicle. Third is brake your vehicle. But in that panic situation, what we used to do is we used to accelerate. Am I right? We used to accelerate and we used to get into that because we are not trained our body in that fashion so that we are going to save ourselves. So these are the very important things in our life. So as we are working in this programs, we are working on all these 4 parameters, which is physical, mental, social, and emotional. And let me tell you, there are lots of parameters. There are more than 52 parameters in this 4 quadrant. It is, if I take a physical, bone density, flexibility of muscles, strengthening of your muscles, your posture, your pain reductions, and all these things, your circulation, your digestions, and respirations, and all these things. In mental, there are your memory power, your mental stability, your thinking power, your happiness, and lot of things. In emotional, your anxiety, happiness, loneliness, depressions, and all these things. In social, a lot of people are very afraid for relationships. So if you are, and it requires just 1 hour commitment in your 24 hours. One thing I would like to tell you, there is no time for exercises. In 24 hours, when you get a time for exercise, you can exercise. Doesn't matter, you have taken a meal, you have taken a breakfast, doesn't matter for that. There are a lot of misconceptions with 3 universities nowadays. That is WhatsApp University, Google University, and YouTube University. There are a lot of misconceptions are spreading up. For exercises, you don't require any kind of time to be set. Whenever you have a time, you can exercise. And for exercises, your stomach should be filled by something. Empty, अगर गाड़ी में पेट्रोल ही नहीं डालोगे तो गाड़ी चलेगी नहीं, सीधी सी बात है. तो गाड़ी में कुछ ना कुछ तो भी पेट्रोल चाहिए, so that your exercises should be appropriate and you can do that exercises. Now for long distance runners and all these things, they say that your stomach should be empty. But what's happening after few kilometers is there is a cramp in their stomach because they don't have that much of energy which can be used for the running. So this has to be done in proper way. And one thing I would like to request, it's a humble request, हाथ जोड़ के विनती है कि don't go for any of a diet plan which is not suitable for you. The reason behind that, I will tell you. When we were at childhood, the grains and pulses were 100% nutrients in that. Okay, now consider if my body is requiring 100% nutrient for XYZ purpose or to maintain my body. Now the pulses and grains are of 50%. Already my 50% deficiency is already due to non-controllable things. Second, 30% we are vanishing due to our cooking style. Remaining is 20%. Out of this 20%, which we are taking in, just 5 to 10% are getting absorbed. And already we have a deficiency of 90 to 95%. So getting into a diet and again harming the body, it's of no use. So whatever you feel, you have to intake yourself. You don't have to get into a diet plans. And honest answer from you all, if I am giving you a diet plan, will you be able to follow 100% diet plan? Honest answer. It's no. Am I right? So what is the use of that giving a diet plan and investing on a diet plan? उससे अच्छा जो मिल रहा है वो खाओ एंड अपनी सेहत बनाओ, सेहत ठीक रखो. Right? Now, one more thing is that craving. Right? Do you really crave for pizza, burger, or some oily food every day? No. Some upon a time in a month, you crave for that. आज पिज्जा खाना है, आज बर्गर खाना है, आज कुछ छोले भटूरे खाने हैं, या जो कुछ भी खाना है. Once in a month, that is the body requirement. जब body कुछ मांगती है, body requires something, we know that okay, these ingredients are something there which I know. That's why इच्छा होती है कि नहीं हम लोग आज पिज्जा या बर्गर खाने जाएंगे या जो कुछ भी है. That is the requirement of your body, and there is no harm to eat that also. So the humble request is eat whatever you want. Now, as we take an example, as we for a meal we get chapatis and all these things, but in foreign countries like in China, Japan, or whatever the European or Australian countries, as we are taking intake of chapatis and the rotis and all these things, they are taking the intake of paneer, cheese, breads and all these things. But the 90% population is fit and 10% are obese. Why? They are taking more protein intake than us, more nutritious food than us. The main difference is they exercise regularly. What we do is we just eat and we don't exercise. So that is the main area where we have to focus. Obesity or the disease problems and all these things, it is three to four parameters which are major. One is your water intake, second is your oxygen intake, third is your food intake, and fourth is much more your habits. I have seen 90% citizens in India doesn't know how to walk, how to sit, how to climb a staircase. Can you imagine walking or climb a staircase can be effortless? Are you aware of this? For walking and for climbing a staircase doesn't require any kind of efforts. Are you aware of this? Everyone feels that climbing a staircase, oh no, I have to climb for 4 floors or 10 floors and all these things, there is a question mark. Oh no, I will not be able to. Walking, it can be effortless. So that's what the habit we called it as, which causes a lot of a problem for your pain. Now, a lot of a female, they're having a problem of heel pain, knee pain, lower back pain, and upper back pain and neck pains. Abhi, Smita ma'am, there is a question for you. Now you are preparing a dinner, so there is a question for you. Unmute yourself, please.
Yeah.
आपने कभी सोचा है without any efforts और without any power आप रोटियां बेल सकते हो?
Without any power means
Without
we
your
have to
shoulder
put some
power,
energy.
power, आप रोटियां बेल सकते हो?
No, no,
Yeah.
I have not ever thought.
So these are the very small things which we are taking care of. Very small things but effective things which we are taking care of, and which can the pains can be reduced very effective. So this is what exercise benefits of exercises, your water intake, your food intake, and your habits. So this what I wanted to communicate. Thank you very much, Author Sheri and Deepak ji, to inviting me and giving the chance for sharing my views. Any questions, Asal?
Thank you very much, Parag sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, it was a wonderful session. I just want to check one thing. You said climbing the stairs is no troublesome activity.
Yeah.
I think it is not only me. There'll be other people in the community as well who will be also more interested to know how can we fix it.
Yeah. What we do is basically now. Can you see my whole palm? Right.
Yeah.
Now, what we used to do is we used to consider this as your legs, your lower body. Okay. This a portion as your hip, and this as your upper body. Right. While standing also, what we used to do is we stand straight. Now our center of gravity is completely on your heels. Right, whole weight of your body is on your heels. Now, one question: the newly walking, or when the child stands first time, which part is on the ground? On which part he stands? Any of a child.
Feels only, yeah.
Have you observed that?
Yeah, he is tilted forwards.
Yeah, he is not on his feet. Which part of feet you can say?
Fingers.
No, Surendra ji, no. Well, just imagine the first time when the child is standing. Yeah, Smita ji, correct, on toes. If you have observed, he is on his toes. When the first step of the child, it is on his toes. Then nature had given us, अगर nature को देना होता तो वो flat foot देता या heel के ऊपर देता, right? अगर nature ने हमें देना होता तो nature ने हमें दिया हुआ toe के ऊपर. But as per we are grown up, we are asked to walk on the hill. not on the toes. So that is called as habit. Now, this is a center of gravity, whole weight is on your heel. And let me tell you, heel is non-replaceable and non-curable pain by the medicines. Again, while climbing a staircase, your completely weight is behind. You're climbing the staircase like this. Your heel is touching to your stairs. What is the trick is, you just have to lean forward. Okay, when your center of gravity will come on your toes and you will move ahead. Okay, instead of most of the people are not aware that you carries a body or body carries a you. Okay, in this position, you are going to carry a body. Now, we will have one exercise, right? Everybody is going to stand, okay, and try to take one step forward. Okay, it is easy or with efforts. We are just going to see that. Okay, please stand up and take one step forward. It requires efforts or not, we are just going to experience that. Please, everybody, I need your full participation. Please stand up and just as your regular one, and just take one step forward.
Parag sir, I still have the question with me.
Yeah.
The question is, when we climb stairs, generally what the foot which we are putting up is only the half, maximum in the half, or maybe say 1/3.
Yeah.
Most of the time the stairs are climbed with half of the foot. This means that we are already using our toes only.
I will explain you that. See, now this is my foot. Okay, this is a toe part and this is a heel part. Okay, now how we are climbing our staircase is like a flat foot or with this. Okay, now getting this up again requires efforts. Okay, when we are at this one, it will automatically push yourself up with your spring. Toe is our spring. Okay, it gives you Newton's third law, equal and opposite reaction. Okay, now with this, or with this, what is easier?
Obviously, this will be easier.
Yeah, it's the same one. What we used to do is, we are flat foot.
We do it like this.
Okay, and we go down and then come up again. We go down and come up again, which requires lots of effort. We are not climbing in this way. Okay, but getting on a toes, breaking your habits is a most difficult challenge for me.
True.
Because already you are carrying your habit walking on your heel toe for a lot of years. But the actual walking or running or climbing is toe heel.
On the toe.
Toe and heel, toe and heel, toe and heel. Okay. Now, there are a lot of skates or falls in home as well as while walking on the street also. And lots of cases are in the bathroom when we get up of a bathroom. When we are getting off from the bathroom, which part of our foot is landed after coming out? That is a heel, right? When you are used to put your foot, you will never slide or you will never fall in your life, because this act as a brake and this act as an accelerator. Okay, Now, I actually I will not be able to show you. Otherwise, I would have shown you that. So this, just remember, toe is your brake as well as your accelerator, and this is not at all recommended for stopping also. If you have seen the Usain Bolt, you have, must have seen a lot of races with the short runners. They are in very speed, but they never land their heel. They are controlling their speed on their toes only. So this is what is very important. Another questions, please?
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, anybody else has any questions?
I
Hello,
don't
sir.
have any. Carry on, carry on.
Yeah. Sir, actually, my daughter is 10 years old and she's a gymnastic player, national level, and she's a silver medalist. आपने बताया कि जो भी फूड हम खाते हैं 95% तो उसमें एनर्जी नहीं है, सिर्फ 5% मिल रहा है हमको. तो इन दैट केस अगर मैं मेरी डॉटर के लिए अवेयर रहती हूँ तो क्या खिलाना चाहिए उसको, बिकॉज अब पैंडेमिक में फेस कर रहे हैं ये चीज की बॉडी सपोर्ट नहीं करती उसको एक्सरसाइज के लिए.
Exactly.
कभी कहीं पे पेन उसको रहता है और इतनी एनर्जी नहीं रहती है. इंस्पाइट वो चाहती है कि डेली उसकी एक्सरसाइज का रूटीन रहे, फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी का रूटीन रहे, बट बॉडी नहीं सपोर्ट करती उसको. तो क्या करना चाहिए ऐसी सिचुएशन में?
एग्जैक्टली. अभी मुझे एक बात बताइए कि आपकी जो लड़की है आलमंड्स, पल्सेस, या आप वेज हो या नॉन वेज हो मैम?
सर टोटली वेज है, हम लोग लहसुन प्याज भी नहीं खाते.
ओके फाइन.
और हाँ,
डजंट मैटर.
आलमंड्स वगैरह, नट्स वगैरह सब कुछ लेते हैं, उसको डाइट में इंक्लूड करा हुआ है. पनीर भी देती हूँ मैं, पल्सेस का भी है रूटीन, तो खाती है वो, बट बॉडी में पूरा न्यूट्रिएंट नहीं मिल रहा है, व्हाट आई गेस.
मैडम, दैट इज अ केस ऑफ एब्सॉर्प्शन. मैं वही कह रहा था कि 20% अपने बॉडी में जाता है, बट बॉडी कितना एब्सॉर्ब करती है वो भी एक बहुत अहम चीज होती है कि उसका डाइजेशन कितना अच्छा है. अभी आप ही बता पाएंगे मुझे कि डाइजेशन कितना अच्छा है उसका?
सर डाइजेशन आई थिंक अच्छा नहीं है, बिकॉज कॉन्स्टिपेशन की प्रॉब्लम रहती है उसको.
या ओके. You can connect me directly, ma'am, so that I can suggest you some core exercises where she can be helpful for improve her digestions also and flexibilities
Okay,
also. Okay,
Okay, sir.
and try to motivate her. और उसको ये मत बताइए कि आप नहीं कर सकते हो.
Okay.
ये बिल्कुल मत बताइए, क्योंकि जब आप उसको बोलोगे कि आप नहीं कर पा रहे हो तो वो और डाउन डिमोटिवेट हो जाएगी. आपको यही बताना है और यही करवाना है आपको कि हाँ कर सकते हो, जस्ट ट्राई. जब तक आप ट्राई नहीं करोगे, पार्टिसिपेट नहीं करोगे, तब तक आपको पता नहीं चलेगा कि कर पा रहे हो या नहीं कर पा रहे.
Okay, sir.
Okay, another question
Thank
please.
you, sir.
I think we're done now. Everyone, we have a poll coming up for the today's session. Please rate how engaging the session was for you accordingly, with the 1 to 5. 1 is the least and 5 is the highest. Sherry sir.
Yes, Deepak.
Yeah. With your permission, till the time the poll is on, we would like to felicitate Mr. Parag Patil, and I'll
Yeah, I
request
think we can let the poll finish first. It's on the screen
Okay.
actually.
Yeah. So we are done. Okay. So we had a good session. Thank you, Mr. Parag, sir.
So I think so that there are some questions coming up in chat box. I think so.
I will just check in that too.
Right.
Sir,
Yes.
Yeah, so we request you, Parag, to take these questions offline. I think
yeah.
Deepak will take a note and will
Yeah,
inform you about these questions, and
Sure,
you
sure,
can
definitely.
definitely answer them. And as of now, we would like to felicitate you for this wonderful session. Thank you very much
Thank
for
you very
taking
much.
out the time and making sure that each one of us get optimum understanding of what fitness is all about, and especially mentioning all these fine guidelines during this tough time is the need of the hour. So thank you very much for coming, accepting this invite, and please accept our heartfelt gratitude for your kind presence and all your energy and efforts with PSI Global Community, and accept this digital certificates from our team. Thank you very much. I request all of you who have attended the session, please unmute and let's give a clap for our Mr. Parag. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the session, Parag sir. It was great.
Yeah, I'm already in a group, so you can get my number from there. Or Mr. Deepak, I request you to please share my number. Those who wants to get in connect with me, please get in connect with me on a WhatsApp. I'm always available on WhatsApp. Calls will be hard for me, but on WhatsApp I'm always available. And for Delhi, there is a good news. MaxFit India is coming up in Delhi next month for offline sessions or online sessions, whatever the government is permitting. We are coming in Delhi also to serve you all for the maximum fitness.
Yeah. I would like to add here that you can connect with us for more details about this. Yeah, as PSI is also supporting this activity, so you all can please connect with us for any further information about it. And now it's time for our very own.
I would like to share a quick short video.
Yeah.
Thanks to our
Please, buddy.
senior Olympian Parag Patel, sir. Thank you.
Sure,
very
sure.
much. With your permission, can I share the screen, sir?
Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Thank
That
you.
is lovely.
This was so super quick, Super Suresh. Huh?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's why he's Super Suresh.
Thank you, Deepak.
Okay. Yeah. May I request everyone to please put their videos on? We have so eminent personalities with us, and it will be lovely to have everyone on the screen. Yeah. Shivani ji, I'll appreciate. Yeah. Thank you, Ananya ji. Yeah. Ananya ji, are you there?
Deepak, we are running
Yeah.
short of time. Let's quickly
Yes.
wrap up.
So
Let
we'll
us
be
make
going
a
for
timeline.
we'll be going on for the public speaking ka tadka, and in this, what we need to do is we need to tell something what we have learned during any of the public speaking session, or we have shared something which is very important for the benefit of our community members, which can help them not only to boost their confidence, but yes, to uplift the experience of public speaking as well in the life of not only theirs, in the others as well. So I request Shivani ma'am, if you could please say something. Kindly unmute yourself.
A lot of new members are there, Deepak.
Yeah.
We are putting them in frame of panicness,
Yes.
probably just directly calling by their names. Maybe you are not sure whether they'll be able to speak or not. So I would urge you invite anybody who wants to share something, or else today I will contribute for
Sir,
sure.
This is, sir, this is one of the reasons to bring out the fear of public speaking.
Oh, okay, I see. That's good. Okay, fine. So as Deepak said, anyone else who'd like to share any observation on public speaking, any learning on public speaking, anything related to public speaking?
So may I?
Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead, please.
please.
Yeah, this is Mahmooda from Chennai. I've been listening to Author Sherry's speech in Empowerment Talks from then on. I am just following you. I'm so happy to get connected here.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. This is the very first Thursday I think I'm attending here. Before I have attended, but it was not in official group. So today it was really, really awesome about drinking water. He has given us a lot of insights about our diet. And I was thinking we have to do exercise only on empty stomach.
Public
And
speaking
now he
tadka.
approved no.
Public speaking tadka.
Okay, fine. Actually, I mean, this public speaking, this forum actually breaks up here. Everybody, like when we see others speaking, we also get inspired and we wanted to be on video. And I normally never switch on my video. So I thought, okay, today let me do it. And I wanted to give my feedback as well. So
Awesome.
really, you're breaking the barriers of fear and you're pushing us forward. Even though we might be good communicators, we have some sort of fear in us. Thank you so much, sir, for
That's
giving this
amazing.
opportunity.
Super.
Sukhvinder ji, would you like to add some value?
Okay, post Sukhvinder.
I
I
think Shivani wants to say something. Let us hear from her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Actually, I'm doing this first time, but the platform is very good and I am so happy and lucky to be a part of this. And I'm learning a lot through this. And yes, and actually just as I am I'm from hospital, I'm a paramedic. So मुझे थोड़ा इससे positivity, थोड़ा मेरा mind भी change, मतलब I forget completely about that corona and all that. I feel so stressed out by doing this.
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much, Shivani. So let me add some value now
You're welcome,
towards public speaking ka tadka. Well, we all know that every time we speak on the screen or every time we speak in physical public speaking speeches, we have some structure with us, right? Or we always plan what to speak for a video. I'm sure many of you come across this same question, how to create a content for the video. Isn't that true?
Yeah.
That's the query everybody asks. So how to create the quick content for any video, any speech, or any session which you are planning? So the answer is very simple. Create the outline. The outline is the skeleton of your content. And when you start adding anecdotes, emotions, feelings, ideas, statistics, stories, and information related to your subject, that information in totality will act as the muscle and the different organs to that skeleton. So it makes a complete body of the speech. So you need to understand, if you are outlining, then after outlining, what you talk will add muscle to your entire body. That is your skeleton. That is your outline. Over to you, Deepak.
Thank you very much, sir. It was a wonderful suggestion. And as Sherry sir had said already, yes, when you have an outline ready with you, you create a picture in your mind that will help you to drive it forward and do wonders. So with this, we come to an end of this session. And I request everyone to stay safe in this pandemic time. And thank you very much, Shivani ji. It is a pleasure for us to have you among us, and we bow down to all
Thank
the
you very much,
paramedic
sir.
and we bow down to all paramedic and medical staff for what they have done. They are truly warriors. Thank you very much. Stay
Salute to
safe,
them.
stay blessed. Yeah. And
Yeah, it's a salute to them
join-
basically.
yeah, and join us in the next session next Thursday, same time, same place, of course, with new and same participants too. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wish
Bye-bye,
you all a
everyone.
lovely
Thank you,
weekend.
sir.
Thank you, Parag.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Good
Thank-
night.